What's up, beautiful people? It is about 2:20 a.m., about 20 minutes after 2 a.m. on Saturday, early Saturday morning. Driving back from Vegas. Had a good time in Vegas. I'm literally in the middle of the desert, nowhere, the California Natural Preserve. I don't even have any cell service out here. So I've been sitting here and I got here about 12:30 where I'm at right now, and I actually got my camera lens. I broke it on a shoot for, I'm not going to mention any names, somebody who never paid me what they owed me, but I hit my camera on a wall, on a concrete wall, and actually the lens went kind of into the wall face first, or lens first I should say, and it knocked the autofocus out. So I haven't had an autofocus on my lens now for a few months, and I've been sitting here messing with it for a couple hours, or not that long, for probably 45 minutes, and I think I have it working. So knock on wood, not sure it's going to stay working, but it's working a little bit right now, so I'm kind of excited about that. But let me tell you what I'm doing out here. I've already been out taking some photos. It's pitch black out here. There's about a half moon up. It's not a full moon, but I'm sitting out here at the Kelso Dunes, which is like a 600-foot sand dune. I was on my way back to Joshua Tree, couldn't help but just stop. So I think I'm just gonna sleep here in the truck tonight and hike to the dunes in the morning and try to get some cool pictures. So I'm gonna try to take you guys along if it works. Let's hope. Cross our fingers. All right, good night, guys. Good morning, beautiful people. It is about 9 a.m. There's already a hiker out here. See his Jeep over there? I think we're the only two out here. I had planned on taking my old trusty Big Mama here, but I've did a little bit of contemplating, and I believe I'm going to take my little D5100. It's a much lighter. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good hike to the dunes. Just for the record, this is a completely spontaneous thing. I had not planned on stopping here. I did not even realize these dunes were here. I saw the sign on the way to Vegas that said Kelso Dunes. So I was like, wow. And I could see in the distance, there look like some dunes. And they are huge. I grew up in West Texas. We had a lot of sand in West Texas, and we had a lot of sand dunes. But I think probably the tallest the dunes got over there were probably maybe 20 foot, maybe 30 in places. I've never really seen anything like this. Looks pretty amazing. I'm not sure how far the hike's going to be. I didn't bring my hiking boots. I almost did. And I was like, nah, I don't need them. So I don't really have the right foot attire to be hiking to these dunes. And then the question is once I get to the dunes, getting sand in your tennis shoes trying to get up to the top of the dunes doesn't sound like fun. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to wear to the dunes. I'm a little unprepared. I don't have any water. I have some lemonade, about a half a bottle left. I don't know. We're going to go check this out, though, one way or the other. I didn't stay here all night for nothing, so let's get this show on the road. This was the tripod I initially was going to take. As you can see, it's pretty good size Manfrotto, pretty heavy. So we've decided we're going to go with a completely different camera and a completely different tripod setup. And the battery's dead in this. I have several other batteries. I think they're charged, but probably have to put the battery grip on it, and that makes it even heavier. So we're gonna go with a lighter camera since we got a lot of hiking to do. There we go. We're gonna go with, this one? No. Let's go with this one. Booyah. That's why I bought this little baby, for stuff just like this. We'll put this big bad boy up. We're also going to use this backpack. I can't even remember what it's called, but it's a backpack that I bought probably like 2 years ago. And to this day, I've never used it. Not one time. It's a little sling backpack. It's pretty nifty. I can't even remember what it's called, but it's a little camera backpack. A kata, however you pronounce it. So we're gonna give it a shot here. It looks used, it's brand new, I've never used it. I've just carried it around a lot of times and then never used it, but I think today is gonna be that day. The boots that I have are my motorcycle boots. They're not that comfortable for long distance walking. So I'm a little apprehensive, but I think they're going to be better than tennis shoes when it comes to getting to the dunes and climbing the dunes. So that's why I went with my motorcycle boot. I want to be honest with you guys. This backpack is one of these, it's a sling pack and you put your camera in there and you're supposed to be able to like have it over your shoulder and just be able to get your camera out. I've never used it because it's kind of a pain in the butt, but today I'm gonna like make an effort to try to use it, because if I don't, I'm not gonna keep it. I'm probably gonna get rid of it. Like I said, I've had it a couple years and it wasn't cheap. So I'm gonna do my best today to actually use this backpack for once. So far, the backpack is a success. Looks cool, right? So I will say that I am a little astonished by the amount of traffic that's out here, but it is a Saturday. Kind of makes me wish I would have came out here like on a weekday, because as I was getting my camera put together and getting it in the backpack, 2 other cars pulled up. So a van and another car. So definitely not going to be out here by myself. There's 3 cars there now. I just met one of the hikers that got here before me in the Jeep. He just passed me going back, so evidently he didn't actually hike the dunes. Maybe he just hiked to the dunes. It doesn't look like it's very far to the dunes. The dunes are right in front of us, as you can see right there. But sometimes looks can be deceiving. So I had a 50-50 chance of going left, going right. I went right. Of course, it was the wrong way, so I had to turn back and come back to the left. Walking along here, I found some flowers. That usually means that like somebody didn't make it. So I don't know. I think they look really new. So I'm wondering if that's what that other hiker was doing, was bringing flowers out here. Maybe somebody passed away. It's October the 22nd, I believe. And this is probably the best time of year to come out here, because any other time it's going to be super hot. It's already warm out here this morning, and it's almost November. We are in the middle of the Mojave Desert. I wouldn't even dream of trying to probably do this in the summertime, because it's probably 110. Who knows? I don't know how hot it gets out here. But maybe somebody dehydrated and didn't make it, and that was their memorial. I don't know. Just kind of weird to find flowers on the trail. We're still moving along. Deep sand. This is going to be a dredge. This is all uphill. I still think motorcycle boots probably wasn't the best choice, but walking through this deep sand, I can actually say I don't think hiking boots would be the best choice either, because they're so heavy. My hiking boots are heavy. These aren't as heavy. They're just not a lot of padding, but the sand pretty much pads your feet. But the dunes are still way over there. They look so close, but they're still way over there. So like a complete boss, I was hiking like right to the highest point of the dunes, which is right there. Doesn't look that high, but it's supposedly like 600 feet. Probably doesn't look like that on camera, but it's way up there. So I've had to rethink my strategy, and I'm gonna have to go over here to the end of the dunes and probably make my way up, because I don't think there's probably any way of climbing that directly to the top. But I don't know, it kind of looks like there's a trail towards it, so maybe I'll try it. I don't know, looks kind of hairy. With these boots on, might not be a good idea. I can say one thing, I'm a little winded, and I'm really glad I didn't bring my heavier camera. That was a really smart move. I get lucky every now and then, and I got lucky on that one. All right, I think we're probably at least a mile into this hike, and I think we're still probably a half a mile from the base of the tall dunes. Unfortunately, at this point, like the last eighth of a mile has just been one 30-foot dune probably after another. So it's like, and it looks like there's about 9 of those. I may not make it to the dunes. I didn't really bring the right provisions. I'm probably a good mile. I don't know if you can see the truck, it's right over there. I'm probably a good mile into this hike, and because the last 3/4 of a mile has been deep sand, I'm already pretty tired. So I don't know if we're gonna make it. We're gonna see how far we can get though. I'm not gonna be dumb about it though. If I need to turn around, I'll turn around. Black sand. Looks like there was a fire or something. Just black sand. Oh man, we're so close. Right there. I know it doesn't look very high on the camera, but it's way the hell up there. These little dunes are wearing me out. I can't imagine trying to get up this big one. I don't know. We're still going forward. I'm not sure how much longer that's gonna last. We're here. Doesn't look that high on camera. Or doesn't, but it's way up there. That's like probably a 16-story building. But the view, it's about the view. I actually have a little Asian couple down here. They're just trekking right along. So the truck is right there. This has got to be a little over a mile away, I think. Looks over a half a mile, but we're almost there. Pretty funny the things you're gonna find on this trail. I found roses, and now I found somebody's shoes. I hope they made it out alive. This is the highest point. This is the second over here, which is it's not nearly as high as this one, but it looks like everybody goes to that one. This one is untouched. There's no footprints up there at all. This one is full of footprints. I want to go to the untouched one, but there's no trail leading up. There's a trail leading up to this one, which is probably why there's all these footprints. Somehow, I'm gonna make it over there. All right, guys, we're actually about halfway up, I believe. There's the top. As you can see, we're way up here. It doesn't look it, but we're way up here. So you can see there's another person right there. See them? Yeah, right there. That's how far up we are. The truck is way over there. Super steep right here. This is the climb. One step at a time, baby. We're almost there. I'm not gonna lie, climbing this after being out till 11 p.m. in Vegas, sleeping in the truck with no real rest, no camelback or water, one of the dumbest things I've probably done, but this is what separates the men from the boys. Let's go to the top. All right, y'all, if I don't fall and roll all the way back down to the bottom, we're getting ready to summit. That's the summit right there. Come on, baby. We're almost there. Oh, come on, baby. Yeah. Woo. We did it. On our knees, but we made it. Summit, baby. Okay, now for the bad news. We made it to the top. Unfortunately, we made it to the top of like the second highest peak. This is another peak we're on, but it's about the same height as this one, which is the second highest. But there's the highest. And we still have like halfway to go. Unfortunately, I didn't bring the right provisions to make it up that one. I ended up coming up this one. I should have went to that one. There's been too many people up here. But you can see the view. It was definitely worth the hike. It's beautiful. Breathtaking. All right, so we're descending down. See? I'm actually gonna try to make it over there after all. This one over here is just too many footprints. Usually going down's the hard part. It's the easy part on these sand hills. Sand dunes, they're more than hills. That's what we're looking for. Virgin sand, no footprints. So when I came out here, I wanted that cliche douchebaggy shot where you're descending the virgin sand and you're the first man that's ever been there. Unfortunately, that hill up there, there's tons of footprints. But this one, being the second tallest, none. So that's where we're going. Let's do it. The summit. Finally made it. Shit. There's a guy hiking. Let's see if you can see him. He's right up there somewhere. Yeah, see him? He's right there.